I think it's live. We're live. What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. Oh my goodness, we've missed you guys so much. Thank you all so much for being here. I don't even know how many people are in here no more, but it's growing. It's growing fast. The honey's using the bathroom. She grab it back. Probably shouldn't say that though. The honey is taking care of business. She's dealing with the kids. She's dealing with a lot of RV stuff. I know. It's hard to understand, but I promise she's doing it. We are having technical difficulties, so bear with us. If we do cut in and out, please don't give up hope. We're in like such a weird spot from where we are, and that's one of the things that we definitely do need to talk about is how strange everything has been since we started. Like not having super duper fast internet everywhere we go is really strange. So hello everybody. Oh my goodness, there's already hundreds of comments, I feel like. But I promise we'll get to each and every one of you. Thank you all so very much.
Oh, I'm on yours.
Something's in my mouth. It's a little bit of hair. I hope everybody can see and hear me. Oh, we're at 99 right now. Hurry up and log in, honey, so we can get 100.
Okay.
Oh, wow. It just jumped up to 133. We're good. Don't worry about logging in. We're good.
I don't know how to log out.
Hey, hurry up with whatever business you're taking care of. It still smells like the spaghetti I made.
Okay.
It really smells like the spaghetti I made. Uh-oh. You guys will have to let me know in the comments how the connection is, because we have really poor internet where we are. We're like in the boondocks, in the woods almost, pretty much. There's a lake right by us, so that should give it away. There's no cell phone tower, I think, within like 10 miles of this place. It's nuts. And we're running off of a cell phone tower's internet. So we have like the T-Mobile internet. We're supposed to be getting, I think, 100 gigs for $50, which would be great if we were near a cell phone tower. I swear some days it's like super duper amazing depending on where we are in Florida, because that's where we've been so far. And we're definitely going to talk about what happened in the beginning and why we stayed in Ohio so long. It's because we were new. I'm just going to spoil it right now. We were new. We were scared to leave. That's my truth, at least. I don't know about her, why she didn't want to leave. But I really was. I was super nervous to get everything loaded up. And I was super nervous to just leave everything we've ever known and just hit the road. Like, this isn't something, I'm going to be honest, I didn't plan for this. It was just, I'm the type of person I just like to go, just like to jump into things, just like, I'll figure it out as we go. There's the honey. What were you cooking?
Spaghetti, right?
Yes, I can smell
Hello. Okay,
Hello.
so everybody is basically saying that the connection is good. I missed
awesome.
you guys. We missed you guys.
The camera's right here. So if you see me looking down, it's because the laptop's right here.
Yeah, I know, but it's like more over there.
Do you want me to put this in the middle? If I touch it, it might mess up.
Okay, don't touch it then.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it because
Okay.
I think if you've been here with the show a long time, you know that I have like a super really weird finicky computer, and if I touch it very slightly, it could disconnect everything, and you guys won't see or hear me. And that's why I'm saying, if you do see something like that happen, please bear with us, because I promise we'll be right back. It's just a short.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I have room over here.
Room over here. No, we're not in the bathroom. Somebody did ask us that.
Yeah,
we're actually in the dining room. There's a beautiful window right here, but we're gonna keep it closed.
There's neighbors behind us.
Yeah.
And I've noticed, so we're definitely gonna not show that, because I don't want them to come on here butt naked, and show their goodies on my channel and get me in trouble, because that's not how we roll around here.
So let's see.
There's so many hellos that I want to get to.
I know. There's like literally so many. Okay.
We missed you all. Let that be known immediately. Everybody that is here right now, we've missed you so much. Like, this used to be some of the most fun things we would do in our day-to-day life. But of course, with 4 kids, and I mean, back
now
then,
4.
yes,
Isn't
now
that
4.
crazy?
The family just kept growing. I don't know how that happens, like weeds. But it was hard back then with 3. Now it's even harder with 4. Like, we're blessed. Like, the kids are really, like, they've taken to it. I think it took a little bit.
Yeah.
But now they've really taken to it. They understand the lifestyle. They understand how they're supposed to operate, how we all operate, what our jobs are in this lifestyle, and it's go time.
Like basically guys, like our schedule.
Yeah, our schedule, definitely. And that's why we've been able to crank out videos every single day, because all the pieces are falling into their place, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm absolutely loving it. It is stressful getting a video out every day, but we do so much. Like, this lifestyle is perfect for us, quite honestly. And this is one of the big reasons why we wanted to do it, because when we were in Ohio and we owned a home.
Thank you
Literally
so much, Doreen.
Did we get a super chat?
No. She said 4 beautiful children. I'm like trying to read comments. I'm obviously on my phone, so if you guys
I'm on my phone too, and you can see it's loading there. So I don't even know what that kid's doing on there. He's so weird. I'm waiting for him to say something, but he doesn't say anything. It's so weird.
I see a couple of comments. Do I miss doing clothes or making clothes? Yes, I do. However, we've communicated and talked so much about like me bringing it on the road. I just don't see it possible.
It's possible, but a lot of these RV campgrounds, you can't just put stuff like when she would. I think I've showed it in videos before. When the honey would do her shirts, she would put them on the grass and she'd bleach them. So, and the grass would die. You guys have, I think I've said that enough in plenty of videos a time ago that my grass would die. So you can't just put anything you want anywhere you want. They don't even allow clotheslines here. And a lot of people in this community, if you're in this community, you don't always have a washer or dryer available to you. So you might have a washer or you might hand wash your clothes. What's going on?
I was just going to try and see comments
on there. It doesn't want to keep up for some reason.
Yeah.
But anyways. So, like, having a bunch of clothes hanging around, I think would get us in trouble really quick. And we are part of a membership, the 1,000 Trails membership. And that's literally how we've been getting by. Like, that's the reason why we're able to go from campsite to campsite is because we plan ahead with them. And if we get that membership revoked, it is not ridiculously expensive, but it's way more money than we could afford to try and stay from campsite to campsite. It could be like thousands of dollars every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Just to have a place that has electricity, water, and sewer. So unless we're going to boondock it, which would save you a ton of money, but you do have to buy a generator and all that stuff. And I honestly didn't want to deal with that. You guys saw the video when I was trying to set up that generator. If you didn't, please go check that video. It was one of our first videos of us getting on the road. and that nightmare of camping outside of the Cracker Barrel for a couple of days.
Man, that was
longer than a couple of days. But yeah, I just didn't want to deal with that. I'm not ready to deal with that. Like, I'm trying to take this in strides. So there's definitely a lot more that we have to learn. There's a lot more we want to learn. And there's so much docking and feeling comfortable with living off of a tank of water instead of unlimited water and stuff like that. And not having the amount of electricity. Because even at some campsites, our electricity will cut off. So you never know. And I'd hate to be stuck somewhere out in the middle of nowhere
with no electricity and 4 kids,
and then have the generator go out because I wasn't paying attention or I didn't know what I was doing or something went wrong. So that's a decent bit coming, but we're quick learners. As you guys can see.
As you guys can tell, I mean, we've only been doing this since October. If you guys follow along with the journey, and we're learning so much. We're learning how to hook up, set up, and go way quicker than really I thought we would, right? You're doing so good.
In the beginning, I couldn't even. What was that? Was that the baby? Oh, he is waking up. That is him. He's so cute. We're being too loud. Dad's being too loud. I'm talking too much already. So that's going to be it for today's show. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Don't leave. Please don't leave. We want more of you to be here. But yeah, I'm getting much more comfortable with getting everything wrapped up in the RV and getting hooked up and getting out of the campsite at the appropriate time that we're supposed to. So I'm able to film that stuff. I'm a lot more comfortable. Not that I don't care. Like, it wouldn't have been a big deal to like film the mistakes I would have been, because of course that's memories and you learn from your mistakes and stuff like that. But it was just, I didn't have time. She didn't have time. She was doing stuff inside while I was doing stuff outside. And of course, having the kids who are unfamiliar with all of this, just finding a place for them to be while we were doing all that was just, it was hectic. But like I was saying, now we're all getting into, where's all the mods? I don't know. Do we not have any mods?
I don't know.
I just caught that.
We might have to go through and put them all.
Oh yeah, I don't see anybody with a blue wrench. I wonder what happened. This happened a long time ago where it took everybody's wrench away. Uh-oh. We're gonna. Oh, there's one. Oh yeah, you're a mod, honey.
Me?
Yeah, you're a mod.
Okay.
But let me see. Anybody else? Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't have any mods.
Just me?
Just you? All right, I'm gonna start making mods, I think. I'm only going to do a few. There's a wrench for you. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, who else gets a mod? Sorry, folks. This is, obviously, it's been a while. Like, we were having Technical difference. Oh, there we go. Els Michelinson Steerman. What a very unique name. Thank you for the €2. I really appreciate that. You are making my fight against cancer easier. Oh my goodness. I'm happy to hear that it's getting easier for you, but that is such a terrible thing to go for. And we do pray and wish the best of luck for you. Hopefully things will get better. All right, back to making mods. Let's make them a mod. Uh-oh. You can bring him over here. He probably needs some of his mama's love. Mama's been holding him all night. We were literally just at a bonfire with some of the RV family friends that we've made, and we were enjoying time with them, and he was just snuggled up with her the entire time. It is actually rather chilly down here tonight. There's a really big breeze, and it's from that storm we were supposed to have but never really got. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. All right, so I've got 2 mods so far. I'm sure you could probably go through and figure out who needs to be a mod while I continue to flap these gums.
Okay.
Oof, something else is rumbling down here. I don't know what's going on in this tummy. What have you been feeding me? Anyways, yes, it is definitely getting much easier to load up everything, to get everything undone and then hook up and go than it was in the beginning. I was so nervous. Like, I was so nervous our truck wasn't going to be able to do the haul of this because we came from a 2,600 square foot home, and we took all of our stuff and put it into storage, and then we slowly started bringing stuff in, and it kept adding weight and adding weight and adding weight. And if you know anything about trucks and trailers, there's a weight limit. And I was so nervous. I still don't know how much our trailer weighs. Don't tell the honey that, but our truck has been doing a great job of hauling it. Espresso, thank you so much. $9.99 super chat. What awesome parents you are. Oh, I hope so. I hope the kids remember us like that, because it has been. I've been a drill sergeant for the last 3 months, and they're amazing kids. They really are. They're so quick to learn. They're so quick to want to do everything that we ask from them, and they have been doing such a wonderful job. And I hope we can show them the world like we really want to, because this isn't the cheapest lifestyle we find out. We thought it was going to be cheap, but with gasoline and stuff like that, that's really expensive. And now we have 2 vehicles that we're still paying on as well. So the monthly payments on those are not cheap, and then the gas is not cheap. And then the membership that we're part of, there was a big upfront, but now it's just a small monthly payment, which is nice. So there's that. And then food. Good Lord. Whew. Finding out that food in this part of the country is a little bit more expensive than it was back in Ohio was honestly a big shock. That's why in some of the videos I talk about going to Aldi's or going to Walmart just for the Wi-Fi, because there's things like that we have to do now that we never really considered before, because not that Ohio is cheaper in any way, shape, or form. I'd say gas is relatively about the same, but the groceries for sure, there's a big difference in groceries, which I think is so weird. One of the things that we've noticed here is there are tons of cows. Like going through Ohio, I always thought there was tons of cows, but there's more cornfields if I'm really thinking about it. But there's tons of cows here, but a pound of beef here, just a little pound of beef I think I like to get the 93.7, but we've had to go down to the 75. I don't even know what it is, 75.25, whatever it is. A pound of that 93.7, like the fat content, almost $10. Like, what? And there's cows everywhere. So I literally don't understand what these cows are doing here. Are they just free range cow? Are they just living their best lives down here in Florida? Because that's what we'd like to be doing. And this place has been absolutely phenomenal. I mention it in almost every video. If you've never been to Florida in the winter, you're missing out. This is like literal paradise. The weather is fantastic. The bugs are at a minimum, because if you come here any other time when it's hot, the bugs are at a maximum. I'm pretty sure this is where they all spawn from. That could be scientifical fact if I had to guess. I just made that up, but it might be true. I swear they might come from here. This area is so wonderful. Like, why wouldn't they? But yeah, that little block of beef, little pound of beef was $10. So getting the higher fat contents, which I don't really care for me as well. But I don't know. The family, I don't think they care either. I just made spaghetti with it and they absolutely loved it. It was only like $5, so it wasn't too much different. And Publix, I see somebody mentioned Publix, super duper expensive. If I had to relate it to anything anywhere that might be understood, because I think Publix is only here in Florida. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I've only ever seen them here. It's like a Whole Foods. It's just not it's like a Kroger, if you know what Kroger is, but with Whole Food prices. That's how I figure it. So let's see. So a 93.7 here. Where is here, Sylvia? It's a 640. That's a decent price. I'd pay that. Yes, I probably should mention the gators. We've been here like 81-ish days. I have not seen a single Florida gator. No gators in the wild. Absolutely wild. I haven't seen any snakes besides for that ring-necked snake. I don't know. I have to think about it. It's just like Evelyn. We just learned the other day she can't say baseball bat. She says base bat ball, which is absolutely adorable. Are you feeding him in there?
Yes.
Okay. You could have fed him out here. He's now getting into baby foods and solid foods, but I'm sure she's not doing that right now. She's not giving him that type of meal. I've been watching your videos every day. I hooked up my YouTube to my TV. That's awesome. So it's hard to comment. That's okay. Yeah, so I love the comments. Of course, that's why at the end of every video or multiple times throughout the video, I always ask you guys comments because I love interacting with you guys that way. That's one of my favorite ways to interact with you guys. It lets me know that you're watching and you care. And I've always said this from the beginning. Like, my YouTube channel is about the community. I could care less if we explode and become big, famous YouTubers. I could care less. It really does not matter to me. The community, the nice community that's been here since the beginning, that's supported us since the beginning, that's what I truly care about. And I can tell by the videos and the views that you guys are still here, and it makes my heart so happy. I absolutely love it. But I want to go back for a minute and talk about when we first started. When we first got the rig, obviously I knew nothing. I probably played like I knew some stuff, but it really wasn't. She's the one that did all the research on getting the rig and what type of RV we wanted and needed. And this has been, it's beautiful. I absolutely love our RV. There's, of course, small things. As you see other ones, you learn like, oh, this would have been better for us, or I like this, or I'd like to make this upgrade. But some things are just a little bit more expensive than they need to be at the moment. Like our washer dryer. It's a wonderful washer dryer. And then I saw other people's washer dryers and it's like, man, now we need to upgrade and get something maybe a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, because you guys have seen, if you're watching the videos, you've seen I'm dumping that gray tank every other day or every 2 days. So she's pumping out laundry left and right because there's so many of us. There's 6 of us and these kids get dirty. And that's the other thing. They really have just been blossoming in this site specifically. I don't know what it is, but there's so many more kids that are so much more friendly and willing to come outside and play with them. Am I in your way? Am I in your way? I'll scoot over. Here. It's your show now.
No.
Good luck. Good luck.
No.
Here, I'll support you. Come on, you got this. Here, I'll shrink even more. Look, I'm just a shoulder now. Here. What are you doing, honey? Come on. Start entertaining people. That's your job now. You better not choke on that banana. I'm not rushing you to the hospital. That's one of the things I've been telling the kids since we started. You better not mess around because we're not going to the hospital. It's so funny. Because honestly, that's... I mentioned it in a few videos. Or maybe, did I? Well, I just learned today that my insurance doesn't cover anything down here. So my insurance, I did not know this, is Ohio specific. I just learned that today. I've been on the road with no insurance.
Thank you so much, Coleman
3
Clan.
months. And I'm just now finding this out because I needed my medication refilled. I take medication for my lung every day. If you guys don't know, it's a genetic disorder. It's called familial Mediterranean fever.
Hi, Cynthia.
And it's pleurisy. If you know what pleurisy is, I have genetic pleurisy. It happens all the time. And I've been taking medicine since I was 18, since they figured it out. And I just now found out today that my medication is not covered here in Florida. And I went through a huge ordeal with having it sent down here because I missed my last appointment with my rheumatologist back in Ohio. It was literally at the end of October, and we were already doing this lifestyle. So it was hard for me to get in to do that. You forgot your banana.
I forgot a piece.
You forgot your banana string.
I don't know why, like, I'm so hungry right now.
Because this is exciting. It's getting hot too. I'm about to take this off.
Okay.
Yeah. But
wait, we gotta turn the camera off. Turn the camera off.
Oh, look, it has a thing.
Oh.
Ta-da.
We didn't go anywhere. Don't forget.
Here we go.
We didn't go anywhere.
All right. We're almost at 300 views.
Oh my
viewers.
gosh.
You guys, I missed you guys so much. Literally, this is one of the best parts of our...
Gonna be weak now. We're
Yes.
gonna literally try and make it a staple between 8 and 8:30 Probably closer to 8:30.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be 8:30. I like that time frame. Obviously, that's the time frame I picked to release all of our videos. But it's YouTube. So the one thing that I've been battling with a lot of people, like, why do you release so late? Why do you? Because it's YouTube. You can watch the video whenever you feel like. Just please watch the video. That's all I ask. If you can't watch it when it comes out, it's not a big deal. What's happening?
It's 301 people in here. How crazy. We love you guys so much.
Seriously. You guys mean the world to us. This is awesome. I kind of wish the kids could do this with us, but they're wild. A lot of people know that they're wild. They're kids. They say the darndest things, and this is live YouTube. They're not going to be, Jackson is especially. He'll be sitting here reading all the comments, which could be a good thing.
Yeah.
Which could be a good thing.
Gary, it said, your question said, did you fix outside kitchen? So the outside kitchen is functional and it works, but we never use it really, other than for storage for the fridge.
I'm gonna
we
be
don't
honest,
even cook on it.
We probably haven't opened it in the last like 3 weeks or so.
Yeah,
it turned into storage really quick. I have drinks out there, but we've been trying to change our diet. As she's eating Doritos over here, we've been trying to eat healthier.
Real diet over here.
Yes, we've been trying to eat healthier. So the only thing I have in there is pop, really, and I'm trying to stick more to water and more healthier alternatives to drinks, because I felt like I was getting sluggish. I felt like I was slowing down. I was getting that dad bod, and this is the lifestyle.
Okay.
No,
that's
this lifestyle to me, I think a lot of people think it's relaxed and easygoing, which it is. A lot of the people are relaxing because it's a retirement type thing, but to me, it's go, go, go. Like, there's no second to just be sitting around lounging, in my opinion. We want to be outside, enjoying the outdoors, and moving around. And that was one of the things that I was talking about earlier. I know, here goes squirrel brain, of why we wanted to sell our house and do this lifestyle. Because this is nuts. Like, why would you sell that beautiful house? We had so many people tell us that. Parents, family members, friends all asked us, why would you sell that beautiful house and come do this? It's because I felt like we weren't doing anything. We literally stayed in the house, and that was it. We maybe went to a park every once in a while.
And we were working to barely make it by. Yeah. Like, we were literally, I was working Monday through Friday, missing out on the kids' life. You know, they're not in sports because I wouldn't be there. So I was missing so much of their day life that it just didn't make sense. Like, why am I working so much, missing so much, but still barely making it in society? Yeah. And so this lifestyle is giving us clearly a lot more freedom, for one.
Family time is the biggest thing for me. We are around each other 24/7. I know a lot of people that would drive you guys nuts, but this is my happy place. This is what I want to be doing. I want my kids to be the best possible versions of themselves that they can be. And I'm not saying I want to helicopter them or anything, but me being there by their side the whole time, like for them to turn to me when there's an issue, or to turn to mom when there's an issue, or ask us questions, important questions that I don't want other people answering for them.
Right.
This gives us that opportunity, and it's been, I tell you, these kids
have blossomed.
They're more responsible than some adults I know. Like, that's how important it is for me to raise them this way, and it's working out, I think, in our favor. And Espresso, thank you so much. I saw the $1.99 come through, and it says you can leave your gray tank open, which I know is true, but healthy tanks that came out, Charles and Rose advised us not to do that, and there's a really good reason why that people don't really think of, is because bugs and other critters can actually come in through your RV, through your sewer line. So I don't suggest leaving it open all the time. It's definitely something you need to do as you need to do it, because if you don't want a snake crawling around. Is there a $4.99 one that came through?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Yeah, just now. Will you
Soup Freaks
Mess.
Will you head to the West Coast? And yes, that's actually our plan. I mentioned that, I think, in the videos, which is okay, but
I think so, yeah.
We love it down here in Florida. Like I keep saying, this is
right here.
This is literally the best it's ever been for us. And I think I'm one of those people that suffer from seasonal affective disorder. I don't know the exact, it's sad. That's all I know about it. It's one of those things that I've noticed every year in the wintertime. I get really mopey and dopey, and I'm not myself. And this has been one of the first years in like 20-ish years or so where I feel amazing. I feel energetic. I feel like who I normally am all the other times when the sun is shining. And that's because I'm finally getting the sun that I need. And it's something that I highly suggest to people. If you notice that you suffer from depression in the wintertime, this is the place to be. If you can figure out a way to get here and to stay here for a while like we did, it's the way to be. And now I'm going to be a sun chaser. That's all I want to do for the rest of my time and rest of the time that I have with my kids. I want to chase the sun. So wherever we can go, wherever it'll be, I want to be there because this is how I always want to feel all the time.
For me, like what I wanted to do is just travel.
Yes, that was a big thing on our list too. Is we always talked about traveling and working 9 to 5. Like we didn't ever take a real vacation. We never in like the 6 or 7 years that we were together. We took one, and that was like after tax season. That was the only reason we were able to afford it. It was never something like we could save up money to afford for a vacation.
Because we were literally working to pay our car, pay our truck, pay our house, pay the electric, pay the water, pay the gas, and like the bills just never ever ended. And we were literally just stuck in the same cycle, same routine, and I was done. You know, our kids.
Well, that's funny, Caroline.
I felt as if the way that the school systems are going, I didn't want them being in public schools anymore.
Yeah, things are getting weird.
And so with his education background, and with my early childhood education background, I was like, you know what? Like, let's do this. Let's just literally jump right in. And that didn't happen.
For those of you that don't know, I actually majored in education when I was in OSU, and she did as well. She did a lot of special needs training with technical college and type stuff like that. So, and then I actually ended up switching my degree to psychology and criminology, and then I went a whole different way, and then ended up getting annoyed with that because I was dealing with other people's problems all the time, and I never got a chance to really deal with the problems that I was having and having no one to talk to because, I don't know, it was a weird like block thing with wanting to help other people but not asking for help myself. So this has definitely opened me up more to being there where I need to be. And that's what I love about it. I'm here for my kids and I'm here for my family.
Yep.
So that's wonderful. And that's one of the things that drove us to this lifestyle. We knew we were going to have the opportunity to always be where we needed to be. Mm-hmm. Because like she was saying, the educational system, I don't know what's going on. They're doing some weird stuff with other people's kids and I'm not a fan of it. But I did notice that somebody was saying, shh, George, Florida's closed. Don't tell anybody. That's funny. Which that's what I'm telling. That's what I've been saying about the imaginary gators that are down here. That's why y'all do it. Is because you're trying to keep people who are afraid of gators out. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Juanita. And everybody else that joined that I didn't get to say hello to. Hello.
There's 345 of you. Oh my gosh. We love you guys so much. I saw another comment of how long we've been together.
This month will be...
It's their music.
Oh my goodness. Some random Children of the Corn music just started playing and I was like, who's coming to it? Because I'm in this lifestyle, you never know. We've heard some stories of things happen. Is that door locked, by the way? You want to just reach over there and lock it real quick? Somebody come in here and start blasting while we're on live. That would be absolutely terrible. But anyways, what were we even just talking about?
How long we've been together?
Feels like an eternity. A good eternity.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I've never been happier.
So now you put on the show? You can't even you gotta always put on a show?
What show? This isn't a show. This is real life. This is live right now.
Oh my gosh. So it will be...
Do you even remember?
Yeah, I think.
This will be 9 years.
9? Yes, okay.
9 years.
That's nuts.
It is. It's flown by.
It's literally flown by. Yeah. If you guys know, we basically like started whenever Jackson was like super small.
I started back in 2019 on YouTube. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
So it's going on 5 years. September will be 5 years I've been doing YouTube off and on, but this is the rest of our life. In the immediate time frame, you know, anything can happen. I'm not the type of person. I don't like to plan. I don't know if anybody knows that about me. I used to mention this all the time. I don't like to plan. I'm very spontaneous. I like to do things as they happen. You know, I roll with the punches. But for the foreseeable future, this is our life, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to. He's blinking in Morse code. I don't know Morse
code.
Hey,
James, how are ya? He said he caught a live. He had a wrench.
That's funny. Oh, James, there you go. Awesome. Hello, man. I missed you, and I missed everybody else too. But James, it's been a while, my friend. I missed hanging out with you on our lives way back when. But yeah, this is this 9 years. What are you getting me for our anniversary, anyways?
What are you
What are you supposed to get somebody for your 9th year anniversary?
I don't know. Nothing super
Your
spectacular.
smile at me?
You got chips in there?
That's not chips.
What is it?
Nothing. Your teeth look great.
Spaghetti?
Is it spaghetti? Let me
I don't know. That's what we had for dinner.
Yes, the weather. That's one thing that I keep rubbing in people's faces. I feel the weather here.
Let it be a surprise.
Yes, it always has been. We've always done things for each other on our anniversary, right?
Yes.
9 times out of 10, she forgets. A bigger RV, that would be wonderful. If you all chip in, I can get her a bigger RV for our anniversary.
Oh my god!
But don't tell her I said that. Okay?
Yes.
I want her to think it came just from me. So if you guys do help out, I can get her a bigger RV. Oh, Susan, that's awesome. She said she's been with her George for 51 years.
Oh my god.
Where have you been?
What? How much? I would have
It's not a competition or nothing, but
I'd have to talk to your parents about that one. You haven't even been alive for that long.
I feel like I have.
I know.
But no, I feel like
Great.
this lifestyle has definitely put that kick back in my
just like a whole 360 mood change and mindset.
180.
Oh yeah,
if you go
yeah,
360,
yeah.
Come back
Then
to
you're
where
back
you
the
were.
same.
But I mean, you could be 360 on a different plane, like multiverse and all that type of stuff. You could have been going on this path, and then you took a 360. Now you're on this path, and
yeah. Well, we're just on one path. I think.
Well, time is not linear, so.
All right.
But we can talk. We can talk about that in another live where it's just me and you. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll. 350 watching. That's
that is amazing.
Mind blowing. I did not expect that. I was expecting like maybe 100. So I was hoping for 100. Let's just say.
Okay, so I thought that said, "Are you guys married?" But I'm going to anticipate like, "Are you guys getting married?"
Wow, 41 July. That is amazing.
That's amazing.
Like, how did you guys do it? Put it in the comment section, like how you guys got through to 41 and 51 years, and anybody else that has been with their significant other for
53.
More than 50. Good Lord.
It's me, Adela.
Yes. Pottery and Wicker is traditional for your 9-year gift.
Oh.
Look, somebody else has been with their George for 24 years. Lots of Georges. That's surprising. Oh. Oh, Lori, thank you. You guys have been missed too. I promise you. We've talked about going live so many times, and I'm the one that usually chickens out.
Yes, it's him.
Which, yeah.
But also, you got to understand, we have 4 small brains that we got to wind down.
I wasn't
get
ready.
To bed.
That's the best way to put it. I just wasn't ready. This lifestyle, I have a lot of OCD tendencies. Yes. And I need things to be a certain way for me to be in the right mindset. 63
years.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Goodness. And he's only 17 years old, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
how it feels sometimes.
That's how you do it. Mm-hmm.
That's how it feels sometimes.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm done. You made me, what's it called?
Your heart flutter? I hope that's nothing perverted is what you're trying to say. I made you what? Wheeze. Take it wheezy.
You're gonna get it demonetized.
Is this even monetized? Hey, what are these starred comments? What is this? Like, everything has changed. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad they did that. So
okay, so I'm so sorry we missed a lot of super chats. I'm so sorry.
One just came in. I'm enjoying watching him. You kids enjoying life. Any plans with the other YouTubers? So funny enough. This lifestyle, as we're learning,
hilarious. You guys have got to listen. This is like so serious right now.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I already know.
But yes,
squirrels.
This lifestyle, squirrels. This lifestyle, for some reason, every big person that we've met, and I say big as in like social media big.
Social media influencer within the RV community.
Yes, which we have not broken into yet. I don't know. I don't understand how we can't cross into. Like, YouTube will not push our videos to RVers. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on. But all of the other big social media things, we're not big social media. influencer or anything like that, but they're all Instagram or TikTok. So whenever we meet somebody who's on social media and they're considered to be big, their first question out of their mouth is, what's your Instagram or what's your TikTok? And
your handle.
I never did any of that. YouTube was my sole only. I tried Facebook for a little bit, but honestly, it was just to back up my YouTube. And if you did follow my Facebook, that's all it was. You knew it was. I would post the links to the videos there so that people would follow. But we're finding out that everybody is on Instagram and everybody's on TikTok, and they're huge on those, like hundreds of thousands of followers. And we're over here with 28,000 beautiful, wonderful souls who have followed us. And that's who we are. So like when we tell them, like the funniest thing, they just like the terminology that's used in the other communities that transfers over to here, it blows my mind. Like
they're like, wow, you guys do long form.
Long form.
And we're
that's
like,
what this is called. And I'm like,
apparently like a longer video, longer than now TikTok has, you can record and post up to 10 minutes. But before it was only literally 1 minute, which it makes sense. Short form would be like less, up to 1 minute. And I guess long form is anything over that. And they're like, I can't talk in front of the camera. I have no confidence in doing long form.
And like, I'm becoming the guy like everybody wants to talk to because they want to know how you do long form. I'm like, because I have squirrel brain. Like I could sit here, like the thoughts that go through my head don't always come out of my mouth. And if they did, like I said in some of my videos, I'd probably get arrested or something. It's just wild thoughts. And if they comes to my head and it strikes me, it's like, it goes into the category, like this can be said out loud. This cannot be said out loud. So the things that can be said out loud, there's a lot of those, and things that can be said that cannot be said out loud. There's a lot of those as well. But the ones I can talk almost forever. If I really have the energy to, I can keep going and going and going. And there's always something, especially with being out in nature with me. There's always something to see. There's always something to do. There's always something to show you guys. And I know it'll be interesting, because if my simple brain can find it interesting, it's interesting. That's how I think of things. So that's how I do long form. Oh no, I see Petoskey stones.
Something, yeah.
What about the Petoskey stones?
Yeah, because I don't know.
I have like 2,000 pounds. Don't tell Michigan. I have 2,000 pounds of Petoskey stones just sitting in a storage unit.
Yeah, it's a nightmare to move, to say the least.
Oh, look at that. They used to live in a Popco. Okay, if you used to live in a Popco, what should we do in a Popco? Like, let us know, and we'll go do it, and we'll have fun. Oh, Tina, thank you so much. It's fun for me, because I know, like, when I'm filming and I'm talking, I'm literally talking to you guys. Like, I know you guys are watching, and I'm talking to you. It's not just filming to film. I'm filming because you guys are keeping me company when I'm out and about. Like, that's literally how my brain works.
Nancy, thank you so much for finding us on TikTok. So I basically just manage the Instagram and TikTok, and I'm trying to basically post like the same videos to try and get like different audiences and things like that. So both of those platforms are slow, but we are growing. So you are gonna get. Go ahead.
Yes, JoJo. She said she loves us for $20.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You know we love you, JoJo.
TikTok and Instagram, they're obviously going to be shorter, so short form. So you are going to get different stuff than you are in the long form YouTube videos. So if you are not following Instagram and TikTok, is the links in the description right now?
Not in this description, but if you go to any of the videos that we've posted within the last like week or two, the other links are always in the description. So if you did not know, you can go to the description. There's several links down there to our other handles, like our TikTok and our Instagram, and I think our Facebook as well.
Facebook, yep.
And you can go and follow those and help us grow there, so that when we do get asked at these RV shows or by other RV families, how many followers do you have on Instagram and stuff, we could be like, oh, we have this many now, and it'll be impressive to them. So they're not like, oh, we're better than you. But then they want to ask us about YouTube, which is cool. And I love sharing. I love sharing that information. I love helping other people. That's always been my thing. I always wanted to help people. So it's fun that I'm helping these things. But I still like, how do we get our videos over there? Like,
to
I keep
cross
trying.
Over.
I literally have.
We need you guys to share them. That's literally what we need.
Yeah, that would definitely.
So any engagement, whether you're liking or you're commenting, sharing, whatever you guys are doing, that is engagement, and that will help us grow as a channel to get our raw and our content to everyone, which is what we want, you know?
Which, if you guys enjoy it, that's the way I've always looked at it. If you guys enjoy it, share it with somebody else because they might enjoy it. You know, that's the best way I can put things, because if I made you
and
laugh
it's
and I
free to
day,
share.
or the kids made you smile because of how amazing they are, if the honey because you're so beautiful, you just want to share how beautiful she is with everybody, please. You know, that helps a lot. And it is free. It is free to share, but it does take time. I understand there's a lot. I'm the type of person if I had one of those things pop up that says invite all your friends, I'd be like, no, thank you. I don't want anybody being like, this is the guy who keeps inviting all his friends to this stuff and I hate him and stuff. Like, I don't want to go to any of his parties, which they never come anyways, but you guys all come, and that's what I love about you guys. You guys all come, so it's right there. But it's so funny with the Instagram thing. Like, everybody is Instagram, like walking around, seeing all these other influencers. Instagram is their thing, or TikTok is their thing, and we're like one of the only. We're not the only in the RV community, which we haven't busted into. So I don't know. Maybe we are one of the only YouTubers.
I don't know.
Once we bust into, I'd love to meet some of those other popular RV YouTube families. That would be awesome. I don't know. Has anybody reached out? Like, she's on it when it comes to reaching out to people and making connections. Like, I think all the families we've met is literally because of her, because she's on her phone doing all kinds of cool things with meeting up with people. And like that Emerald bike that we got, she talked to them and she got a hookup with them and stuff like that. So everything that we've been doing, I'm just the voice. I'm just the voice.
You're so sweet.
I've told you this. Like, when we figure out where we're going, like, we both work together on that, but I'll give her ideas and then she'll do all the research on it. So that's
that's what, like, I want to make sure, you know, that they have cool parks that we can film. I want to make sure, like, it's going to be worth our while to drive 2 hours there. I want to make sure that they have, you know, different things like different food and restaurants and stuff that we can visit, and not just like chain restaurants, because we're really trying to break away from that and go to like the smaller, more local stuff. You know, making connections is what this lifestyle is about.
That's right. As the great Joe Dirt once said, life's a garden, dig it. And that's literally, somebody just said, like, my videos are so positive, and that's because literally that's how I think. Like, anything we do is positive. Like, what is the point of thinking negative all the time? Like, I don't want to be grouchy. I hate it. I hate being upset. I hate making other people upset because I'm upset, because I feel like that's how it works. Like, that negative energy, and my energy is kind of big. Like, if my negative energy.
Thank you guys so much for going to the Instagram. I love you guys so much. So I've already gotten like so many followers just from this.
And I think I can honestly say, being here in Florida and chasing the sun like we did has really, because anybody who's been with this channel since the beginning, you know, something happens in wintertime where, like, I'll be posting throughout the summer and into the fall, and then wintertime comes and there's nothing.
It's literally,
and it's crickets, and I
like,
hate
a
it. I used
seasonal
to
depression.
hate it all the time. That's exactly what it was. It would literally stop me. It would put me in such a weird mindset where, like, I didn't want to be on camera or stuff like that. I don't know what it really is. It was negative energy, and I couldn't spread that through the camera. So now that we're here chasing the sun, it's gonna be fun.
I love it.
Yes, it's gonna. I cannot wait to go out west. Somebody asked earlier, do we have plans to go out west? Yes, that is literally our plan. So after, I think we're out of here in a few days. Then we go somewhere like an hour or so away, and then after that we have a big.
We have a huge surprise for you guys. The end of February into March. So you guys need to make sure that you are subscribed and make sure that all of your notifications on.
If you want to see some of the most beautiful parts of Florida, definitely keep watching, because those videos are coming, and it's going to be towards the end of February and into March is when, like, the best. I'm assuming going to be. I mean, I love going to these state parks. Like, we wouldn't have gotten the state pass.
It's probably going to be our best 2 weeks for content. And I think it's going to be the best 2 weeks to really to come closer as a family, because where we're going.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
You know, it's just, I literally cannot wait. And if I keep going, I'm literally going to spoil it, and then I'm going to be so mad at myself.
We don't want to do that. So make sure you guys are tuning into the videos, because coming soon, we have a huge, wonderful trip plan that I think everybody's going to love.
Yeah.
There's really no reason they shouldn't love it.
I don't know.
Yes.
And then after that, so probably like March, April, we're going to start heading out of Florida and then head over west. So I did see, like, are we going to go to California? Our plan is to kind of just do like the coastal up to, what's above California? I forget.
Washington and Oregon, but first we have to get there. There's so many states in between
I
Florida
know.
and California that I do not want to skip. So, and in my mind, I just don't see it happening
We
as
have
fast.
to.
No, I don't see it happening as fast as everybody thinks it can happen. Like, I don't just
Okay.
want to go from Florida to California.
Yeah.
I do want to hit Texas. There's Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia technically is right above us. Like, there's all these states that we can do on the way there that
Which
I don't
we
want to
will.
skip. Yes, and then once we get to Texas, after that, there's Nevada, there's New Mexico, there's
And
Utah.
those ones are all going to be like probably like a solid month in each one.
And see, that's where
what
it
I'm
comes
thinking.
in my mind. Like, how is this going to work? Because if we go to Georgia, if we go to Mississippi, if we go to Louisiana, if we go to Alabama, that's 5 states, 4 or 5 states right there. If we do a couple of weeks in each one, you know, that's taking us into summer.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get to Texas in the summer. I don't know how it is.
Yeah.
I was thinking more spring.
It's probably really hot.
Yeah, that's what I imagine.
Which is
I imagine
not what
it's
I
pretty
want.
hot. And we do maybe
we do want to chase the sun, but I don't want to chase the heat.
Heat, exactly. But
yes.
I don't mind. I've mentioned it before several times. That Arizona desert heat is something I am craving. Like, my people came from the desert.
Thank you, Hazy Days.
I want to send myself back to the desert. I want to feel what my father felt. I want to feel what my mother felt when they were young, and stuff like that.
Susan, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. You are all so great, and I enjoy all your videos and see everywhere you go. This is literally just our life. Like, I love this part of taking a risk, and George and the Honey, like, this is...
Oh, that's the other funny thing I meant to mention about how people consider this long form, because I'm giving you guys as much as I can, but like, in all reality, it's like 20 to 30 minutes out of a 15-hour day. So like, the fact that the videos aren't longer is kind of my fault, but I do that because of editing. It's going to take a long time to edit too much footage. So I try to give you guys the best stuff. And of course, I miss so much stuff because I'm not always recording. Like, the kids do really say the darndest things, and they are amazing. Like, and I don't always catch that stuff, and it kills me. And I wish there was a way for me to catch all that stuff, but it's just, when it comes to the editing portion, I'm not ready to deal with all that. Like, I am a full-time father of 4 kids that I'm trying to raise the right way. So I have to be there for them. I don't want them to remember me with always a camera in their face like this. Like, what did you do today? Like, that's not how I want it to be. I want them to remember me for me, and then have that as well. But that's one of the things, and it's exactly, Sylvia, exactly. I want that dry heat. I know it's not humid. I want that dry lizard heat. I want to be under that sun lamp and just basking in it. I know that'll be so good for my body, because sometimes, this isn't any type of ego or cockiness, but when I was growing up, my favorite superhero was Superman. And everybody knows, if you know Superman, he got his power from our orange sun. And that's just how I've always felt, like chasing the sun and being younger and having the sun. Like, it just felt so empowering to just be outside, sucking in all that vitamin D. And that's what I feel like I'm chasing right now. I'm getting older, and I want to make sure that I'm still getting the nutrients from the sun like I'm supposed to, because I don't know, my people came from the earth, from there, you know, that's where I belong and stuff like that. So going back to what I was saying, thank you everybody that's commenting. I'm sorry I'm not reading them. I'm really just flapping these gums, but I am kind of peeking and checking on them every once in a while. The Honey's over here. She's got her phone up. I've got my phone up, and the funny thing is, my phone is like way back when. Like, I'm negative 24 minutes on my phone right now, so I don't know why hers is working better, but actually I'm using my phone to power the internet, because our internet, our internet is not that great out here with T-Mobile, and I hope it's working good. I haven't seen anybody comment that we're messing up.
Yeah, I just saw like
that's
a couple
exactly
of
right, JoJo. I want to take my time. I want to enjoy all these states that we go to, and I want to show you guys.
Thank you guys so much for all the Instagram subs.
Yeah, so California is definitely on the list. There's so many. So the membership that we are with 1,000 Trails,
which
we're
not going to tell you all the secrets right now, because I do want to post a video of like all the ins and outs.
Yes. But I'm just letting them know that, like, it almost looked like 30 some.
Oh, there's so many in Texas. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, in Texas there's a bunch. I'm
talking
about California. No, like the whole West Coast. Like, if you guys can go on their website, I think 1000trails.com, is that what it is? And look up their maps. Like, the East Coast has a few. There's some in Texas, of course. Florida has a lot. There's nothing in the entire Great Plains area. There's nothing, which blows my mind, because I know there's so much beautiful things to see in those states. But then you get to the West Coast, and it's literally the entire West Coast is just littered
like
with 1,000 Trails campsites. And this is one right now. We're in a 1,000 Trails campsite. And So I know we're definitely going to get to California. And my original plan when we first started this lifestyle was a state a month. I wanted to do all 48 contingent states in 4 years. I thought that would be an amazing vlog opportunity and stuff to do. But now that we've been in Florida for 3 months and loving it, like, I know that's not possible anymore. And it's definitely, this lifestyle could last a lot longer than I was planning, which I would love, because I absolutely have fallen in love with this. But we are going to have to make some upgrades to our truck, to our rig, and to just everything. It's like a lot of people know kids are going to grow. They grow like weeds, and they're literally blossoming. Jackson's eating like so much. It's nuts. And that's why I think I've been focusing on food so much, because that kid is just eating.
I
was
swear.
this another $5? Thank you so much.
Gate Smasher.
Oh, man, I love you. You know who you are. I know who you are. I love you, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, so once we get to California, and there's literally so much. So internet in Florida is tough. Fiber is making its way up the coast. See, I don't know how that would help us, though, because being in the RV, we don't have stationary Wi-Fi. There are companies that offer. Lynette Rauer.
Thank you so much, Lynette.
Keep the videos coming, of course. Of course. As long as you guys are watching, I'm going to be putting out videos. We are going to be putting out videos. So as long as you guys are watching 100%, we're going to be putting them out. So with us being on the road, there are tons of companies that do offer Wi-Fi. And we are in talks with a company. I don't know. I don't really care.
A couple, in
case it doesn't fall through, I don't want to give them free publicity if they're not going to work with us. But that do Wi-Fi and stuff like that. And it's unique to me, but it is very expensive, like ridiculously expensive. Like up front, it's like almost $800 for most of these things, and then several $100s a month to maintain. So, and with the speeds that I need to upload videos and for us to stream and for us to do schooling and stuff like that, it can get really expensive. So we're paying $50 a month for T-Mobile internet, and we have our phones, which is Verizon, and we have the Ultimate, which is supposed to be the fastest, but it works off a cell tower just like any other cell phone. If there's no cell phone tower nearby, it's slow.
It's slow. It doesn't matter what tower.
This is one thing I'd love to cut off. I'd love to cut off Verizon, because if you guys watched the videos when we first started this lifestyle and we did switch over to Verizon, we had so many issues with them and haven't had any issues with them since then.
Yeah, no. Other than the bill keeps going up like every month.
Yeah, we need to talk to them.
It's wild.
What's going on. But I don't feel like we're getting what we're paying for, and that's the other issue that I have, and we do need to check on that.
So we've heard so many amazing things about Starlink, but their price is like really ridiculous
in my opinion,
what you get.
Yeah, in my opinion, they're the top of the line. They're the Verizon of the mobile RV Wi-Fi. So
hey, James, are you able to go back and add the Facebook link as well? Thank you so much to our moderators for the TikTok and the Instagram. But somebody, Linda was asking for the Facebook link.
Connecting
or any mod.
So Dustpick, do me a favor. If you know what our email is, please email me and I'll check that out. And you can tell me all about it, or I can just look it up if you don't want.
What is it?
He said the best on the road Wi-Fi is Connectin Internet.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Travel 5?
No. The other family down the road has it.
She does that to me a lot, folks. She is constantly mentioning that one family or that other family. I'm like, who are you talking about? I don't talk to anybody. Like, I don't know these people.
Kirsten, they have Connectin Internet, so I'll look into it.
The Everywhere family?
No, Heart and Soul.
Heart and Soul, that's right.
Yeah,
Heart and Soul. All of my favorite families.
Yes, I love them.
And the Everywhere family, they're my favorite families too.
Your thing is so slow. What?
I don't know.
I said that like 80 minutes ago.
Yeah, it literally will tell you. Look, I'm negative almost 30 minutes now, and we've been almost live for an hour already.
So we have a T-Mobile router, like the home internet, but we're literally not even connected to it right now.
It's good, but it does run off of a cell phone tower as well. So once again, if we're not near a cell phone, and if you know anything about how cell phone towers work, they all run off pretty much the same. So when a company says we're the largest, we have the most. Yeah,
thank you so much, James, for posting the links in the chat.
But these companies literally have the same cell phone towers. If you look at any cell phone tower while you're driving by, you'll see them. There's several boxes, and they look like just giant routers, and that's literally all they are. Each one belongs to a specific company, and they run off the same tower. So maybe their signal's not as good as the other company or whatever, or maybe they don't have as many cell phone towers themselves, but that's literally all it is. So if you have a cell phone tower nearby, you should be fine. A lot of people do say AT&T, Nancy. Thank you so much. A lot of people do say AT&T, but Stacey Barker, thank you so much for that. $9.99. We love it.
Oh, your first super on a live stream.
Did you say that?
let's celebrate their first super. Thank you so much, Stacy. That's our first. Yeah. Hey. Thank you so much.
Look, fireworks.
Yeah, I had a bunch of fireworks and like balloons on our our screen.
Look, it shows. Do you want to show it?
It's like twinkling.
It's like a little basketball. It's dancing right there at the number one.
Balloons.
Oh, so
yeah,
cool. Thank you so much, Stacy. Appreciate that. That literally like.
That's so perfect. Do you need the tissues?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think we have any.
Yeah, I know the kids used them.
Use your shirt or my shirt. Oh, hey.
What? It's not after hours yet. It's not after hours yet. Hold on, let me open this. Maybe that couple's behind us right now, shaking it. No, they're not.
They know it's
I don't think we've seen anything like that.
Nance F, we travel in our RV and our internet is T-Mobile. If you have issues, call them and ask them to log you onto. Oh, that's good information. Okay.
See, learning as you go. Thank you so much for helping us out. And hopefully now that you've mentioned that to us, that'll help
we can share that information.
Yes, exactly,
yeah.
Which is what we love to do.
Oh, okay. So I saw a comment. Hang on. Let me see if I can
Coming
find
up
it.
To North California, Verizon has taken down. Oh, yeah, I did see that as well. They took down all their 3G towers and they put up. Oh, they haven't put up enough 5G. See, that's what's been happening. I remember hearing about that a few months ago that they were canceling all their 3Gs. Remember, because we were joking about
my grandpa's phone. Yes. Yeah,
because he had it. Yeah, I think it was an iPhone.
Wow. He has I don't know if you guys remember the iPhone that's like literally like this big. It like fits in his hand. Yeah, that's how old his phone is. And I was like, Papa, like there's no way that your phone is going to be supported once all these 3G towers. There's no way. I don't care how many updates he has done. There's no way that it's.
Like, hey, well, I don't care about that. If they're trying to find me, they know where to find me. I lived in the same place for 27 years.
Yeah, he's so funny. He you know, they lock you out of your Facebook account, and then he'll just make a new one, and it's so funny. But wow, we are getting so many followers on Instagram. Literally, you guys are so amazing. I seriously cannot thank you enough. So I will make sure. Wonderful. I'm already doing it, and I already have a ton of footage.
I just noticed that we're shouting.
Oh, I think I am going to shout.
Kids sleeping. See, they're such good kids.
They're so good.
We're so blessed.
I love them. And their door is even open.
Yeah, you left their door open because Evelyn woke up for a split second. I thought she was going to come out here, but
no,
she went right back to bed.
I accidentally turned their heater on because it was freezing in there, and now it's blazing. Yeah. So that's honestly why.
Which is something, if anybody was wondering, we still do not use the propane. We're still not comfortable using it.
The smell.
I already got ripped off. Not ripped off. I already paid way too much to have somebody come and inspect it and for it to still not work. So I'm not comfortable with using it. I'm sure I could fix it myself. I'm super handy, but it's just not one of those things that's on my list yet.
I mean, I figured out that our microwave is also a convection oven, which is more content coming soon.
Best discoveries we've made so far.
So we have that basically. I mean, I literally cooked an entire pizza in there the other night.
And they're like really
and it
good,
was crunchy.
Like fresh oven baked pizza, like even better than our regular oven that we used to do at home.
Yeah.
This is definitely, it like makes it just perfect.
So, I mean, what's the point of trying to fix the stove and the oven and just for it to work with the propane?
Yeah, the only other thing.
Propane is expensive, and we're already paying so much in like regular gas when both of the vehicles, like that's just another expense whenever we can literally use the electricity. The 2-burner stove that we have has been working amazing for us, and then the electricity from the microwave, and we are already paying for that monthly.
I mentioned it several times in all the RVs that we went through. We don't need more than 2 burners. Like somebody needs to. When I say somebody, it's me. I need to make an RV stove that's only 2 burners, and they're like 2 nice size burners because that's what you would need. And why? I know electricity, it could be too much, but if it's on its own breaker, why are there no electric stoves in RVs?
I don't know.
I don't think that would be too much amperage or anything like that, but the only other things that we have that run off of propane, besides for the refrigerator, which we'll never ever put it on propane because we're not going to be boondocking anytime soon, is the furnace, which we're not using because there's really no reason to. We're chasing the sun for a good reason. And what else runs on the propane?
Just the furnace?
No, the water heater. That's the other thing I was mentioning, which is also electric. We can either change it between electric or LP, which is liquid petroleum, which is propane. So we run our hot water tank, which works absolutely fabulously on the electric. Yeah.
Which that's also another upgrade that we plan on doing is to get the tankless water heater, which I think will be amazing.
Couldn't care for that, but she really wants it, so I do care for it. I care for it.
You care for it so much,
I care
right?
for it big. Yes, it's definitely on my list of things to do in the future.
Yeah,
the nearest future.
Your never-ending honey to-do list, right?
Yeah, which is great. I love having things to do, but with us getting outside of the house so much, I don't get to do them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's either we slow down and fix up this place or we just keep going and keep cranking out videos. Which, I mean, we've been doing good about. We have a lot of upgrades that we still have, like, still stuff in boxes that we need to do. And that can all be filmed and stuff like that. I love sharing stuff like that. Hello, everybody that's coming in.
Yes.
I thought somebody that we knew just popped in.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Are you reading Cincy Gals?
Yeah.
Yes, the solar power. From what I've been told from people who are in the solar industry, I actually have a really good childhood friend that sells solar down here in Florida. He's told me, and other people have told me as well, that it's probably not going to be necessary or give us enough juice for what we're looking for. Like the solar power, and this is just what I've been told. This might not be true, but for how big our rig is and how much amperage we need, we're not going to have enough panels. So unless we're using it subsidentially, I think I'm using that word right, with a generator, there's no reason for us to get solar. As long as we have a 50 amp to hook up to, we'll be fine as far as electricity usage.
Yeah, so that's another thing. So, like, if we get solar, we'd have to get a generator. We'd have to get full battery hookups with, like, multiple different batteries.
I would love to do anyways. It would always be fine for me to have extra batteries just in case we do end up somewhere for a night or something. Just to have that auxiliary power would be amazing. But,
like, just to get solar, it would be over probably $20,000 because solar runs off the sun, but you're also going to have a generator, and then you have to have backup batteries.
If a solar company wanted to sponsor us and we could do commercials for them, that would be fine. We could definitely go that way.
So in my opinion, right now, solar, and also I don't really want to live off grid. Now, whenever we get into,
especially with the
go
kids,
west,
especially with the kids,
we probably will.
Like a lot of the people who do live off grid, as far as I know,
they're all in Utah.
And they're all childless,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, yes. A lot of
There's
them.
There's no big families like ours doing completely, as far as I know. I might be completely incorrect. Once again, I don't watch enough YouTube and stuff like that. She's the one who does all the following. I do a lot. So if you're agreeing with me, then I think I'm right. Probably just talking out of my rear here, but yeah, I don't think a lot of big families do boondocking. They stick more or less to areas where there's cities and stuff, where they have their hookups and stuff. Because schooling out in the woods, I mean, with the type of schooling that we do, it's definitely good to have like streaming services and stuff like that, because there's tons of educational stuff on YouTube that they can watch. There's tons of educational stuff on Netflix and other places. Their schooling
program is, obviously through the internet.
Yes.
Now,
and their actual school, what is it called again?
Me Academy.
Me Academy. So if you are looking into getting your children homeschooled, Me Academy.
It is amazing. Yes,
I never pay attention to when we log in.
Yeah, it's amazing. So like you can.
I just turn it on and we go.
Basically, just pick your child's curriculum, whether or not they're in that grade or above. You guys all know that Jackson is well above his structured grade level.
So he's technically
all
in second grade,
subjects.
But yeah, he literally could be in 5th or 6th grade with how much he's able to absorb and just the knowledge that he has so far from all the reading and stuff like that, and all of our trips to COSI and stuff like that, museums that we go to, and just being out in nature and reading those signs. Like his ability to learn is just, it's off the charts. So.
And so with Me Academy, it's amazing because I don't have to like, yes. And like he's pulling like 4th grade right now. He's doing 4th grade math, science, reading, all of the subjects that they offer. They even offer extracurricular as well. And it's a low price. I don't even know what it is, like $36 a month or something.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
And I know we're talking about Jackson and his schooling, but don't let that take away from how incredibly intelligent Evelyn is and how just super absorbent Yasmin is, because we're working on reading right now and they're just, it's like, it's coming. Like I can feel it any day now. Like they're going to be little
Evelyn,
readers.
So I just saw that somebody mentioned Khan Academy. Yes. Evelyn actually does the Khan Academy because on the iPad, I don't know for Android, on the iPad, it's free.
Ooh, an induction stuff.
And it's awesome. Like she can do games because she's not even in kindergarten yet. She can do a ton of games and stuff
So Linda asked, is TikTok hard to use? And I can't answer that.
It's honestly just like any other social media platform. You just scroll in videos. It's 90% videos. They also have like a shopping thing on there. I don't know, whatever.
Okay, Liz Glenn just said tiny shiny home podcasters RV'd with their 3 kids for 7 years, but did they boondock? That's the one thing. There's tons of large families that RV and travel.
Yeah,
several of them.
A lot of them.
There's actually several families that have exactly 4 kids just like us, so that's pretty cool. But do any of them just straight up boondock, like nothing but going to rural or because a lot of them do farms and stuff like that. So like rural areas, do they just go out there and hide off grid and still raise a family?
And I don't really want to go off grid because
I kind of like the grid.
I like the grid because there's kids around. I don't like Big Brother watching, but I mean, I'm
posting our lives on social media, so there's no hiding that. What is it? Yeah, the kids. Yes, of course.
Because if we go off grid, we're going to be on a
by
huge
ourselves.
And we're going to be alone. And I'm sure we can go places and find stuff to do where there are kids, but like literally this spot that we have right now is probably the best spot that we have had the entire time that we've been doing this. Because the kids on both sides of us are the same age. They're so friendly. The little boy will literally come and wait until we open up our blinds and then ask if they can, all 3 of them, come out and play. So they're not just like picking, I want to play with Jackson today. You know what I mean? Because he's a boy. Yeah. Like the boy will literally ask for all 3 of them. And it is this site. And they have specifically he has a 5-year-old sister too that's always playing with them. And then even their older siblings love playing with them as well. So it's going to be really sad because they're Canadian and they literally told us that this is their last week here in America. They have to go back up to Canada because if you don't know, I think they have like a travel visa and it's only good for 6 months. And this has been their 6 months. Susie Q. Yes. I've often wished I had a twin, and I wonder, it would be kind of funny if we were like polar opposites, but. Would you like something to drink?
I'm sweating. Would you like to? Oh yeah, I'm sweating hard.
You want some deodorant? Or what would you like?
No, I'm good. I'm good on deodorant. I make sure to stay stacked on that deodorant. But yes, I would definitely love to check out some of these other families.
Yeah, I just don't think boondocking is going to be it for us.
Yeah, see, there you go. So Christopher
Not
was saying
for what I
was
want.
saying that most YouTube RVers that boondock don't have kids. I mean, I couldn't imagine like what we were literally all just talking about, like schooling and stuff like that, and just the social aspect of being an RVer. Like, I don't
want to watch how much water that I have to conserve to wash my dishes. I don't want to have to use.
But we're not being wasteful. Yes. Throw that in there too. We're not being wasteful.
Yeah, but like I don't want to have to like keep it in a bucket for 3 days just to wash the dishes that we use in 3 days.
We partially did that when we first started in Ohio. Like we didn't have sewers, so we did have to watch how much water we were using. We couldn't just have it all just dump into the drain nonstop. So we were doing a really good job having unlimited hookup and stuff like that. And sewer it feels like we're just in a regular home. Quite honestly, if anybody's wondering, that's literally what it feels like. We're just in a home with wheels that we can move every once in a while.
Yeah, we're just literally in a tiny home. Like it's literally the exact same that you have. You guys have in a house, you have electric, water, and sewer. We have the exact same thing. So
yeah,
it blows my mind. I mean, I see the comments probably more than he does.
I go through.
Why do you guys do this lifestyle? You know, buy a house,
like,
blah blah blah. But like,
why people? When you
we're doing it to connect with each other on a much more confined personal level, and honestly to try and save money. I don't know whether or not we're doing that or not, but
part of this journey, we haven't gotten to the journey of part of saving money.
But I will tell you, we have seen way more places within this last 3 months than we have our entire 9 years of being together. I will say that much.
I missed what you just said. I was talking to Mary Osborne.
Way to go.
I was giving her hearts. These hearts are loud, honey.
Yeah, they just like block off your ear. No,
I put it right.
I was just telling them like we've seen more places and experienced more to life this last 3 months than we have our entire 9 years together.
Yeah, for sure. 100% for sure. Coming straight down to Florida was the bee's knees. And that drive.
Okay, so the first time we took that drive, it was amazing. I don't know if maybe we just had like some crazy adrenaline.
I needed the sun.
Or what?
I needed it. That's literally what it was. My mind said, "Find that sunshine," and
selective
I said, "Let's
hearing."
go,
Yeah,
go, go.
I know.
What happened?
Selective hearing.
What? I still didn't hear you. Thanks. I like to keep my hair short.
So as of right now, so we're getting a lot of comments of, you know, how we're making this lifestyle functional and able to afford it. So all of our content, so being a content creator, I also just took up becoming a travel agent, which I will have a lot more to come once I get all of the certifications and everything. Technically, I can book any vacation right now. So
if you're thinking about going on a vacation, hit up the honey and she'll get you a great package deal.
Yes.
And it'll help us out because she'll make money off of it, which will help our family. So.
Yeah.
Because gas is not cheap. Like moving this thing coming from Ohio to here in that one big old round trip, which was like 18 or so hours, I think we spent probably like $700 in gas. We haven't done that since then, but of course, every time we move, every couple of weeks, we have to get gas. So it really does help having a energy, more efficient vehicle with the Sorrento, her other car, but we're still making the monthly payments on that. So are we really saving money? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't know what we're saving or what we're not. We're so new to this that we're just going with the flow ultimately, right?
Yeah, we're definitely finding ways to minimize, because that was the whole reason I wanted. I felt like we had too much in our house. We literally felt like we had
everything.
3 storage units. We had 3 storage units when we moved out. Like we had way too much stuff, and a lot of the stuff we never even used. So it was just sitting there, just collecting dust or taking up space. I feel like that's happening again. But we're getting better at minimalizing what we need, what is essential, and what we have to have. So we've done a pretty good job, I think, of that. But some people are taking a lot longer than others to hop on that boat. You should see her closet.
Okay, but listen.
I feel like every family we've met over here has like 5 outfits that they rotate because everybody's doing their own laundry and stuff.
And to me, that's weird. I don't care. If that's your thing, that's fine. That's just not my thing. I don't want to wear the same 7 outfits every week.
I'm not judging
I don't want to. I will never. I don't want to wear the same pair of shoes every other day. I just don't want to do it because I have so many shoes. Now, I will say, okay, let me be for real on this, okay? I did go from like 100 pairs of shoes to how many do we have now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
99 pairs of shoes.
No. I have 8 pair. I have 8 pair in the RV. So that's really good, right?
Yeah, I used that.
Okay, I still have the rest of them in the storage unit though.
Yeah, I had
not here.
I told him, do with those what you please. That's what you told me.
Oh,
not in those words. She said, please take care of these and make sure they end up in the storage unit. In my mind, that said, do with these what you please. You weren't there. You weren't there in the negative 16-degree weather, moving all that stuff.
And I do really appreciate you going there and doing all that.
Thank you.
You sure haven't heard of it.
What is this? Get the book Swedish Death Cleaning. What is that about? We'll have to probably get it to read it and find out. So
yeah.
Make sure you get that book and read it to find out.
Purses, I could care less, even though I just got this new one off of TikTok Shop.
I like that.
And it is so cool. Yeah, I like it.
Because she's always been the type of person. I don't know. You had purses when we first met, but then I think
they were like those big, huge ones.
After Jackson was born, we started moving more into the backpacks because you need backpacks for the change of clothes for kids because they
and diapers, wipes, and bottles of formula, blah blah blah.
But now that the kids are getting older, like we've really minimalized what we need because we've done this. We've been around the block. We know what's essential. So like an outfit, an extra outfit, and some diapers and wipes. We don't need the entire big bag with so much stuff in it. So we've even minimalized that. And then she's slowly been forgetting to put things in her. So now with them playing outside a lot more, there's a lot more accidents that happen. Of course, they're kids.
Boo-boos.
So yeah, now we're realizing more like we need to carry more. And that little backpack that you have is perfect. Besides for diapers and wipes, which really won't fit in it, it fits everything else that we do.
It probably would if I would take my wallet out and maybe just put like a handful of wipes in a. Anyways,
your wallet. That is the one thing she's never carried. You need your wallet.
Yes, I literally am just so bad because literally your phone is. My phone is literally everything.
I will agree.
If I lose this or
she's way more technically advanced on using her phone as a wallet because if you didn't know, you can save your cards on there and most I think Androids and Apple, you can use your credit card or your debit card from your phone, which I think is pretty cool, but not everybody
accepts it.
But a lot more places have begun to. And it's mind-blowing. Like, I like the tap feature. That's one of the coolest things that's recently new, is like you just tap your card on the screen of wherever you go and it accepts it. I really like that feature because you don't have to stick it in, wait, press your pin, wait, and then pull it out. It's just beep. And you're good to go.
I like the tap and go. You do the
exact same thing with your phone, which is pretty cool.
I like that a lot.
So I think...
Oh, I need to get a charger.
No, well, I was going to say, I think this is a good place to stop. And we'll pick up the story next Monday.
Okay, yeah.
Because now we're still... we've got a lot more that we could talk about, but it's late. Like, literally, this our bedtime. Like, in case...
It's actually past your bedtime.
We've been doing so... Yeah, I know. We've been doing so good with keeping a schedule as far as bedtime. Like, the kids are supposed to be in bed at 7, which is so weird, quite honestly, in this lifestyle, because we'll be in, like, bed at, like, 9:30, and we'll hear kids playing outside, which is, like, mind-blowing to me. Like, what is going on? But I understand it, because not everybody's going to raise their kids the same way, and a lot of kids have a lot more freedom. I don't know. I don't want to say anything about parents that's not right or true, but I think a lot more families, when they get together, they have their big RV families, and their kids can just go with those kids or wherever, whenever they want. But we haven't gotten to that step yet. So it's kind of mind-blowing to hear kids playing at like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
No, and we even heard them last night. It was like 11 o'clock.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird to hear them.
It is.
But I think it's relatively normal in this lifestyle because, I don't know.
I don't feel like maybe there's not like a bedtime.
This is more of a relaxed, no schedule type, but we're trying to stick to a schedule because we have things we need to do. We have schooling, we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner that has to be made at certain times so that we can follow this schedule. So it's cool in that aspect, but I'm like a stickler for rules. Like, if it's written down somewhere, I follow it. I promise you. You guys, if you watch that video about the leaky teak, which I love the leaky teak, and not saying anything bad about it, we've been there several times since then. It was just a misunderstanding, quite honestly. If it's written down, I will follow it for the most part, especially except for speed limits. But when we first got to our first RV place, like, they hand you the booklet and they show you the map and where you're supposed to go. And in that booklet is the rules. What was the first thing I did? Studied all the rules. And I was like, we're not getting kicked out of here. I don't want to lose our membership. I don't want to get kicked out of an RV place. Yeah. So and one of the big things is quiet time. Like, there's quiet time between 10 o'clock in most places, 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. There's quiet time. So, like, hearing kids play past that, I'm like, what is going on? I feel like I'm going to have to get out there with my skibbies and be like, what are you kids doing? Like, what are you doing out this late? You hoodlum, get back to your house. That's literally how I feel every time I hear
Is that exactly how you're going to yell at them if you ever do it one day?
I'm going to have to take my teeth out first. In case you guys didn't know, these are fake.
Boop.
No, wait a second. Those are real.
Yeah, those.
What the heck?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I glued them in.
Oh, thank you. See, it keeps me together. Ugh, my fingers taste funny.
What?
I don't remember where these hands have been.
Yeah, I don't either.
We were just at a bonfire making marshmallows and stuff.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say before we...
No, I think this is actually a really good time to stop. I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
I'm very sleepy.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have high energy because these lives really do bring out like my most energy.
I think this is what we definitely needed for sure this week.
Yeah.
Because I felt a little bit sluggish like the past couple of days.
And we're getting there, folks. We're getting on a good schedule. Obviously, I've been posting just about everything. I think I missed one day, and that was because of going back to Ohio. I wasn't able to get to a Walmart or anywhere that had Wi-Fi to upload the video. So that's literally the only reason we missed that one day back. And I'll think about that till the day I die. I know you guys might not have noticed, but I noticed. And it's been bugging me ever since. I'll think about that day where I couldn't upload a video to the terror. Because I made it like when New Year's came around, like the day before New Year's, I was like, I've got to do something. Like, I can't just not, like, this whole lifestyle change was supposed to be, it was supposed to help me have content for YouTube. Because like I said, when we were in Ohio and in the house, we felt like we were doing nothing. I felt like there was nothing to film. And I kept thinking to myself, once we come into this lifestyle, there'll be tons of things to film. Film every day. Have two videos made every single day for everybody to enjoy, because that's really what I wanted.
I wish.
I really wanted to post 2 videos a day, but
me too.
It's a lot. And like I said, I want to be a present parent. I don't want to be the absent parent or have them remember me with a camera in their face. Like, I want them to remember what my face looks like, not my face with a camera in front of it. So there's that aspect of it. So
reach out to me. So I keep seeing a couple of comments about the travel agent. It is absolutely no cost to you at all for me to book anything for you. So you tell me the destination.
Wait, what do you mean? They have to pay for their vacation?
Well, yes, you got to pay for your vacation, but you don't have to pay.
There is a cost, folks.
Yes, but you don't have to pay for my service
That comes out of whatever you book.
And literally, I book everything for you from the time that you need a flight.
Your entire itinerary.
Whole thing.
Yes, she takes care
from start to finish.
She's learning how to do that stuff.
Yes. So reach out to me on Instagram.
So be her first. Seriously, be her first.
Yes. I haven't done it. I'm so new. I literally just signed up for it. Like what?
She's honestly scared to really get into it.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, it's just like
it's a lot.
We were scared to get started in this, but once you get into it, you're gonna flourish. I know you will. You guys know how creative she can be. You guys remember the shirt business that she did, and actually the clothing business that she did. She has an immense capacity for creativity, and it's just once you start getting into it and you unlock it.
I know. So, Instagram. Okay, so our handle is taking a risk and then the underscore.
You have to have that little underscore. You have to. If you don't, it'll take you to something else. I don't know what. Yeah,
I don't know. But I do have a travel agent Instagram. It has absolutely nothing on there. So just DM me on Instagram for our Taking a Risk page, and then we'll start to chat. Tell me your destination, and we will get something locked in.
Yes. Somebody said the guinea pig. Yes. Be her guinea pig. Yes.
My trainer has been doing this for, what did she tell me, 13 years or something? Something wild for the same company. And there's literally only, the owner is the only person above her, which is so incredible for a company to have one owner and then one trainer basically training everybody. That sounds like a lot, but a lot of other travel agents, they have like Sally above her and above Jane and above Mary, and then there's
it's a whole
and then there's a whole
of people above people,
and that's
you never know who you're gonna get, and when there's an issue, you get the runaround. But with this company, it's literally the honey, her boss, and then
one other,
boss, and that's it.
And that's the owner of it. And so, there's no like special discounts I can add or anything like that. It's like whatever Disney offers or whatever Carnival Cruise offers.
But not only that, like there's companies that she has to reach out to these companies to get package deals from them. So she will be getting special discounts. You just won't know that it's a special discount, but it'll be a lot less than if you try to book it yourself.
Yeah. And you don't have to pay me anything to book your vacation.
But not only that,
it makes no sense.
You don't have to work to plan the vacation. It'll be all planned out for you. All you have to do is follow the itinerary.
Yep, just follow the itinerary, and that be that.
Which when I first started vacationing with my ex-girlfriend, her mom was actually an ex-travel agent. I gotta tell you, those were some of the best vacations we ever went on with. When I went on vacations with her family, like her mom had everything down to a schedule, and like I knew where we were going, and it was one of those go with the flows, like let's go on this like little cruise ship type thing, and then they drop you off at the port, and then she knew exactly what we were gonna do when we did that. So it was never a dull moment. If you're gonna vacation and you want to relax, go relax on the beach. But if you want to have like a real vacation, book with a travel agent, because they'll get you everything you need to know, and it'll be sound and
it'll be planned out. Yeah. So
and you'll have tons of stuff to do to keep everybody entertained.
Yep. And cruises. I'm finding out. So everybody in our group, so cruises, flights, car rentals, everything. Whole Disney trips, hotels, everything. I don't know if it's like Airbnb type stuff or more actual hotels. Reach out to me if that's something that you want to do, something that you guys are interested in, or want to get a vacation booked, and I will find out for you. I promise. So cool.
Wonderful.
All right. Let's wrap this up.
It was a pleasure meeting you again.
Oh, yeah?
And see you here next weekend.
Yes, I did see somebody.
Oh, they didn't see that. Hold on. They didn't see that. It was a pleasure meeting you here this week. And if you could show up on time next week, I would really appreciate that.
Hey, don't cover it.
Hey, bathroom breaks are from 8 to 8:29.
Yes, I do apologize for being late. So anyways, hang on 1 second. I saw something. Are you guys going to be on Mondays?
Yes.
So
we voted. We had a vote.
Yes, we had a vote.
And the
all
people
voted.
spoke. Yes,
Mondays
was an outrageously amount.
Yes,
An
it
outrageous
blew everybody
amount
else
of
out
yes.
every other day.
Because I was thinking go to Fridays again, like I think I used to do a long time ago. I don't really remember. My memory's foggy, but Mondays was the day that everybody said works best for them. So if you are here right now and you voted, thank you so much. This was made possible by your vote.
Yes,
this was your vote, which is great because I didn't have to post a video today, which gave me more time to spend with my family. So thank you for that as well. So there you go.
Yep. So it'll be Mondays at 8:30. And then make sure to subscribe and also turn on all of your notifications and come over and follow me on Instagram and TikTok and also Facebook. So that way that you get, follow us. So that way that you get not exclusive because everybody can see it.
Exclusive.
But it's
no,
different content than what you're going to
see on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. You're probably not going to see on YouTube. You're not. Which, if you guys love what you see on the YouTube, you're probably going to love what you see on those other ones as well.
So come on over.
Following is free, subscribing is free, and all of that. So yeah, and it helps us grow. So perfect. Well, thank you guys all for joining, and we absolutely love you, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, smile for the camera. Love you guys. Bye-bye.